Hey guys, so this video will be a review on EnailCouture that I purchased, and I purchased this a while ago. It did take about a month and a half to get here, and I'm just showing you how they packaged it. I'm showing you just the prices and of what I've got as well. I do try to zoom in. I don't know why I blacked this part out, but I did order it on the 19th of May, and I just got it a few days ago, and we are in June 6th right now. So it's been quite a while, almost 2 months. And I did order the 50-piece 80 grit files. These are stick ones, so they're like sticky ones, so you stick them onto the metal file on both sides, or one, whatever you choose. And then everything I ordered did come in this pink little box, and the packaging I think is really cute. I like the pink and I like the way they package it. I did also notice that like the top coat and as well as the monomer came in packaged very well, so there was no leaking, and if there wasn't a leaking it wouldn't have gone everywhere the way they packaged it. I also ordered the little beginners kit, so it's 3 acrylic powders. Here's the chrome white, and this is how they come, and it was a beige one and a very light, like almost transparent pink. And I did order 2 top coats. This top coat, which is called the Wonder Top Coat, this is like around $6. It's something I haven't tried yet. It is very thick, a lot thicker than the regular gel top coat that I use from them. Their top coat that I use from them is in a different container. This one is just a primer. I needed primer, I ran out of primer, so I was waiting for that. And here's the monomer. It did take quite a bit to get it open and out because it was very well packaged. I did appreciate that, so if there was leaking it would have stayed in there. I do like it. It sets really fast. It kind of reminds me of the Young Nails fast setting. It sets really fast, so for beginners I'm not sure if it's too friendly, but the smell is not as strong as your regular monomers that you smell. So if you want to avoid that, this is great for that. Now I'm gonna apply the sticky part of the nail file onto the metal part of the file. These were separate charges, so the metal file, I think if I'm correct, was like $2, $2.99, and then the sticky 80 grit files, it's 50 pieces of them, and they're only one-sided, was around $9 or so. So I do apply one side, I press it down very well. You can just apply this, especially on clients, and just use this side. But since I'm only going to be using this on myself, I'm going to apply for both sides because I like to switch when it comes to filing my own hands. I like to switch from one side to the other, and 80 grit on both sides is just perfect to shape any artificial nail products. I'm just pressing down here to make sure it is fully adhered to the metal, and it is the same thickness as a regular file. It really is pretty cool because I can just rip it off and toss them and just spray with alcohol and clean it up and then apply another one. So I do like that I don't have to buy another metal file as long as I don't lose it. And I just have to buy the $9 stick-on files. So far I do like them. Here I'm just showing you the monomer. It is clear and it is not so potent, so it's not extremely harsh. I don't really smell the candy cane, and I'm just showing you that I'm using my Alpha brush number 9 Oval Kolinsky brush. I do have a link down below if you're interested in buying this brush. It is an affiliated link, and I really do love it, you guys. I use it all the time for my acrylics, and it's really nice. I think it's a perfect size, especially for beginners. But if you don't want to use the code, you can definitely just go straight onto their website, alphabrush.com, I think that's what it is, and you can pick anything you want. Here I'm showing you I applied the Princess beige color. This one is really pretty, but look, I am doing everything I can with my brush to move it, and it is dry already. So that's what I mean by the monomer is very drying. So then I tried again and I did a more wet bead so that I'm able to spread it down and I'm able to work with it a lot better. Every time I use a new brand, I have to figure out the consistency, how much liquid do I need compared to how much powder, and that's because every brand is different. Not every acrylic powder and liquid is going to be the same. So since this is the first time I'm ever trying EnailCouture, I wanted to really see how much ratio do I need of each product. And here I'm just showing the color. This color is really oh, it's Princess pink, not beige, princess pink. This is a little bit transparent, a little bit. I wouldn't really say transparent. It's not as opaque as I thought it would be. That's more of the word. This white, I did really use a wet bead. I didn't take off any liquid from my brush. I literally just tapped it a little bit on my little monomer damping dish because I figured the white would be a lot more harder and would dry faster. And it worked great. It worked great. Like I said, once you get to know the product, you're able to move it more, and here the white worked perfectly great. It's really, really bright white, which I really do like. It has no glitter, no shimmer, or nothing. It's straight up white. It's really, really nice white. And this one is Eternal Beige. This one is definitely my favorite. I can see myself using this color over and over again. It reminds me of the Mia Secret Cover Pink. It just doesn't have any glitter or any type of shimmer to it, unlike Mia Secret does. But this one is such a pretty color, you guys. If you're gonna get any color, definitely recommend getting this color because it is so nice. I can do a whole ton of different color sets just using this specific color. Here I'm just gonna show you how I use my nail file, and I'm just filing off these clear nail tips. I do not have any link because I bought these a long time ago. I bought these like 5 years ago from eBay, and I can no longer find the link for them, and they're very, very hard to find. But if you know about these practice nail tips, whether they're clear or the brown ones or the white ones, you know that they're very hard to file on. And this file did an amazing job. First of all, because it is new. Second of all, it is an 80 grit file, and it did just as good as a regular file that is not stick on. So I do really like the files. So far, that's my favorite thing. The files and how I can peel them on and off, as well as how fast I can get my shapes done compared to just regular 80 grit files that I've used. Another thing that is my favorite, it is the Eternal Beige color. It is just, that's the one I use for this nail set that I'm showing you here and I'm applying. Now, I did know that I have to make sure I really, really wet my brush. Here, I showed you just a regular bead, not too wet, not too dry. And you can tell that I'm not able to fully spread it because there's not enough liquid. It was too much powder. So when things dry too fast, you want to move around how much liquid and how much powder you use. So I started using a lot more liquid, a lot less powder, so smaller beads. That way I can move around the product. Now you can use a bigger brush, grab a lot more liquid, and then get your nice size bead and do just one bead. It works perfectly fine, you guys, but it's just something I did with this brand, and it works really nice, especially because of the length. It's not super long. And as you can see here, the white works so beautifully. It works really nice. It moves everywhere I want it to move. After using 2 of them, I realized how much liquid I need to powder, so it was a little bit easier for me to work with. But in general, I worked with a ton of white colors, and this one is a really, really creamy white. Hope that makes sense to those of you that have used whites before and understand that sometimes they're very hard to work with because they tend to dry a lot faster, especially if you're not used to working fast. But here it is a very short nail set, so it was just beautiful. I can imagine using a way bigger brush with a lot more liquid and then picking up a huge bead and then doing a full long nail. It would be super smooth. And here I just wanted to do like a marble type of core effects. I wanted to see how nice the beige, the Eternal Beige, and the chrome white work together, and if they're pigmented enough to do like a marble effect. The white is perfect for a marble effect. It moves, it's pigmented. The Eternal Beige is a little bit more on the light side. It's not as opaque as I wanted it to be for this effect, so I feel like the white overpowered it here a little bit. But you can always throw some glitter in there, some 3D art, anything else. I still think it looked really nice. It's really your choice. You can also work with a lot smaller brushes and go with a lot smaller beads, but I just wanted to test it out and see what nail set I come up with here. And like I said, the pink is just really pretty. The only thing I think negative, if anything, is that I have to use more liquid when it comes to this color, but it is so worth it. I think it's such a beautiful, perfect nude color that I see a ton of people wearing, like I've said before. And for this nail, I'm just gonna do like a French sideways tip. So I'm gonna do the Eternal Beige all over the cuticle and bring it to an angle, and then the rest of that nail tip is gonna be white so that it's a nice cut off, really clean white French nail. When I do that, I usually just clean as much as I can with my brush to prevent any extra filing, and then I would go in with my file and file it off as soon as it's dry. The best way to know when it's dry, it will be mattified, and then I just go in and file it to a nice perfect line before I add the white. Nail bit, it's a medium grit nail bit. I go into the file that I got from EnailCouture and I start filing the nails after I apply the acrylic, and they file really nicely. Like I said, I really do like these nail tips, I mean nail files, but it did take almost 2 months, a month and like 2-3 weeks to get here. So I don't know, man. I think I would have to put in the order soon to be able to get some more for later, but I do like that I can just peel them off, toss them away, and start off with the new one. So it's I guess really preference. I just wanted to try them out. I needed files anyway, so I said might as well. Even though my preference is more of the jumbo square ones, I still really like these. So this is the new bottle for the shiny top coat, which is my favorite top coat. I'm going to be doing 2 nails with that one, and then I'm also going to be using this Wonder top coat, which is also from them. It's just a regular gel top coat, and I'm going to be doing the other 2. So I try to see if there is a difference between them. The number one thing for sure right off the bat is the consistency. For this one, it's a lot more thicker top coat, so I have to work it a little bit more to make sure I don't leave the nails too thick. With the shiny top coat, the packaging looks pretty, but I really don't like it. I don't like it. I couldn't open it. As you can see, I had to use some pliers, so it's all scratched up now. Well, I didn't. My husband actually had to use pliers to pop it open so it can work, and now I can't put it in my drawers where I keep all my top coats because it is too tall. But I do love this top coat. It is the perfect consistency. It works great. I couldn't really tell the difference once I applied both of these top coats. I also applied them on my nails just to see if there's a difference. They both worked amazing and great. Another difference from them would be the price range. So if consistency is not making a difference for you and price does, I would definitely go with the Wonder Gel polish. But I'm going to keep an eye out for both. I really hope they go back to the regular packaging. I'm not for this packaging, but I am for what's in the packaging, which is the top coat. And this is the end result. Overall, I really did like what I ordered. I'm glad I tried all their products. I do like that their monomer is not such a harsh smell. Doesn't smell like cotton candy, but it's not a harsh smell. So I really did like it, even though it took so long to get it. And I really hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. Let me know what else you want to see. Thanks, guys.